One of the most important skills that leaders of the future need to hone and practice is adaptability. Things are changing all the time. And if we get too hung up on maintaining the status quo or harking back to, the good old days, then we're going to be left behind. So, one of the key skills we need to develop in ourselves, in our teams, and in our kids is the whole idea of adaptability. This is different to resilience. Resilience is being able to take on a whole bunch of stuff and still come up for air. This is beyond resilience. This is about being able to try new things and to practice new skills and habits. So we do this by doing little things at a time. A couple things that we can do is to interrupt our usual patterns so we don't just slide into default practices. Here's a couple of things, for example, that I'm doing to shake up my usual patterns and to practice adaptability. It's all about morning routine. So I've committed to no emails before 9 a.m. This was a big thing. I've been working on this, and I'm determined to interrupt the pattern to be adaptable to it. So instead of looking for the dopamine hit straight away, I go to doing something different. Another habit that I'm interrupting is instead of going to read the news, again, for doom scrolling or dopamine hits, I'm going to reading a book. So I have a very deliberate and intentional plan for my literature consumption this year, both in fiction and nonfiction. So I'm getting through that list by turning to reading before I go to hop on the internet and see what else is populating the interwebs there. The third habit I'm implementing is push-ups every morning. So as I'm making the tea, I drop to the floor in the kitchen and I do push-ups. And I'm up to 23 in a row today. So I'm adding one a day and see how far that goes. So these are examples of adaptability. It takes some energy to interrupt your default, and it tests our ability to become somebody different, to practice new things. And this skill of adaptability will serve us really well as we go into being able to adapt to bigger things like incorporating artificial intelligence into our usual routines or patterns or workflows, or learning how to use different types of software. These are challenges, and we all need to be more nimble and adaptable. So go ahead, pick some new habits, new routines to test and develop your adaptability.